So I'm just going to answer this one quick question. So the question is, how can we allow our feelings to flow through while parenting through all this with special needs children? So I have my youngest son has Asperger's, and I will say my situation, and I have 8 kids, and I will say that I understand your question a lot. Um, I'm going to say the answer to your question is one simple answer, and it's not always easy, but it's, I think, probably the most imperative thing for you to do for yourself. The best way to allow your emotions to flow, and this is true for all of us, is to take care of ourselves. Part of what happens is, if you think about reactivity versus being deliberate, and it's hard when we're parenting, right? We're in the thick of it. We're tired. We don't get time to ourselves a lot of times. We're working with people who are not always, reasonable, that sometimes have big feelings themselves. And when our self-care needs are not met, it's like we walk into the parenting arena with an empty emotional bank account. You don't have any reserves to be able to be flowing and fluid with our kids. And sometimes it just means you got to fill your own bank up, your own self-care needs first, so that you're better able to flow and bend with what's necessary. It's so hard with parenting. It's so hard with parenting because we tend to beat ourselves up and be so hard. And of course we're hard because what other job on the planet do you show up with such high intense and such passion, right? You don't want to screw that up. And what I really want to lovingly say is, think about parenting like the emotional wave. It's all about the baseline. You will have days where you are not the parent you want to be. I promise you, you will. And in the end, it's the baseline that matters. It's the baseline that matters. So take care of yourself, nurture yourself, love yourself, fill your own cup so you can better have more reserves available with your child.